Hi everyone, we are here for another real estate market updates for February 2024 for City of Toronto. I'm Brian Khatambakhsh, team lead at Khatambakhsh Real Estate Team with Remax Hallmark. And this is another update. We do this every month before even TREB numbers come out because we have our finger on the pulse of the market and we know what's going on. You don't have to wait for them to tell us what's going on. We will see the numbers. And here are the numbers for February of 2024. As always, we are monitoring the total number of active listings, which actually means the supply, and then number of units sold, which is the demand. And we always talk about the supply and demand. What we are looking for is always a trend, and if there is any change in the trend between the supply and demand, so it can imbalance the market. This month, February of 2024, we have 5,443 units. This is total condos and homes for sale in City of Toronto. That represents 34% increase from February of last year. To be honest with you, that is a surprise because we see demand better this year. But hey, looks like some sellers are also finding confidence to come back in the market. So supply side is about higher. On the same token, the number of units sold this year from last year was 12% higher. So last year we had 1,700 units sold. This year was 1,975. So kind of there's no indication here because the supply went up by 34% and sales went up by 12%. But sales usually catch up later with the supply. So we'll see how that goes. But if you compare these numbers with last month numbers, which is January of 2024, we can see that the number of homes for sale or the supply went up by 15% from last month to this month. Some of this is also seasonal. January, people start slow coming out of the Christmas break, and then February is where things were picking up. So there is a bit of a seasonality reasons in there. And then the number of units sold went from 1470 to 1975. And that is a 34% increase in demand. That's the part that we should look into that. This demand increase here. There is also seasonality in there. However, that demand versus last year, it's becoming a lot more. Looks like that buyers are finding confidence to come back in the market. Since January, Bank of Canada's meeting, it had some key notes that was hidden in the message that they mentioned the GDP is near zero. It sounded that a lot of people read between the lines that, hey, it looks like this economy cannot handle another rate increase. Next to that, they look at the consumer price index that came a week after that, and the price drop was more than they were expecting. I think they were expecting 3.2%, and it came below 3%, which is 2.9%. Another key indication, and that is government or the Bank of Canada always want to keep the inflation between 2 to 3%. Just under 3%, it's another indication that, hey, Bank of Canada may be done increasing rate, and maybe they start thinking or talking about schedule to start decreasing rate. People sense that, buyers sense that, banks are coming out, mortgage rates, especially fixed mortgage rates, are kind of crippling down. The variables have not changed, and people are coming back in the market. So these are all good news. It's not a solid good news, to be honest with you. There's some seasonality in there. We need to wait another month to see exactly what's happening. But it looks like the storm passed, the sky is clearing, and things are coming back to normal. So we're going to see the cycle of interest rates going slowly down. I don't think it ever go back to the numbers we had during pandemic, which was near zero, 0.5% or 1%. But it's going to come down to some normal, for the industry, normal rates, and people are going to come back to it, and the prices are adjusted already. So what does that mean to you? It means that if you were thinking of doing something in real estate and you were sitting on the sideline, you were on the fence, it's time to start taking a quick look and serious look at this market right now, because you can now plan based on the current condition. The uncertainty is gone. This is as high as the interest rate could be gone. most likely, not 100%, nothing in life is 100%, but most likely this is as high as it has gone. And then you can plan based on that. Any surprise from now on, it will be just on the positive side, not in a higher interest rate. That's what you can count on. I'm Brian Khatambakhsh. We do this every month. If you have any question about this, or you like to get this information for your area, for your community, let me know. I can do that for you. I can send it to you. Call or text us at 647-848-2652. We are always here to help. We are a real estate consultant, and this is our life. Until next month, have a fantastic day.